At the review guide. First couple things. The beginning of the Constitution is known as the preamble. So a couple things it highlights is eliminate poverty and inequality, provide for the health, safety, and welfare, and to assure legal, societal, and economic justice. First question then for the legislative branch, it's known as the General Assembly, and it's made up of the House and the Senate. And legislative districts are your senators. There's 59 of them. And then your representatives districts are your House of Reps, and there's 118 districts and individuals for House of Reps. They have different term lengths. So the House of Reps, the state representatives have 2-year term lengths, where the senators kind of go on a different rotation. They serve either 2 or 4 years, so kind of a tricky question there. Requirements to be in the General Assembly: you must be 21 years old, live in the state for 2 years, and then live in that district that you are going to represent. Which house can a bill originate? So where they want to start a law, which is known as a bill, they can start in either house. And it must be read 3 times so they can make modifications in each house before it is sent to the governor. The General Assembly starts each year on the second Wednesday in January. The leader of the Senate is known as the President of the Senate, and that person is elected by their peers. And the leader of the House of Representatives is known as the Speaker of the House, and also elected by their peers. What vote is required in both houses in order to pass a bill? That is a majority vote. Which house in the General Assembly is responsible for trying an impeachment? And the Senate will hear that. And then the General Assembly can propose amendments to the Illinois State Constitution. Looking at the executive branch, you have 6 constitutional offices that are elected under the executive branch: governor, lieutenant governor, attorney general, secretary of state, comptroller, and the treasurer, and they serve 4-year terms. You must be 25, live in the United States as a U.S. citizen, and a resident of the state for 3 years. The official role then of the governor is responsible for faithful execution of the law, and then he gets to appoint a lot of different officials within the government and also can grant pardons. The governor then gets 60 days when a bill is sent to them, whether to sign or veto it. The role of the treasurer, responsible for the safekeeping and investment of the money of the state. Secretary of State is the official record holder and keeper of the state. The role of the lieutenant governor of Illinois: executive powers given to them by the government and the governor. And then the governor can remove anyone he or she appoints. If the governor were to get kicked out or pass away, the line of succession would be lieutenant governor, attorney general, secretary of state, and then the comptroller. Judicial branch: there are 7 justices on the Supreme Court. They can deal with cases that deal with revenue, prohibition, habeas corpus, and then appeals cases. A judge cannot be an attorney while also being a judge in Illinois. What is the term length for an Illinois Supreme Court justice? 10 years. Same for an appellate court judge. Then the chief legal officer in Illinois is the attorney general. Lastly, some other information: the 3 offices that all counties must have is the sheriff, county clerk, treasurer. The leader of the militia is the governor. The state was founded in 1818. And the last one, the Constitution was ratified in 1970. The Article 1 of the Illinois Constitution forbids discrimination against anyone who has physical and mental handicaps. Article 8, public money must be used for public purposes. Article 9, income, property tax, sales tax is anything that the state of Illinois can tax. According to Article 10, Illinois must provide free education through secondary level, which is high school. According to Article 12, what branch of the Illinois government is allowed to form a state militia? That's the legislative branch or the General Assembly. And the last question: where is the capital of Illinois? That is in Springfield. So there's a quick overview of your Illinois State Constitution.